Welcome! Tonight we're diving into the most painfully awkward moments we all know too well. From public disasters to private panics, we've rounded up the top 10 cringeworthy situations. Think of this as group therapy, except way more entertaining. Get ready to laugh, squirm, and maybe pause the video to recover. These moments unite us in shared embarrassment. So brace yourself. Things are about to get very uncomfortable. Ready? Let's jump in. Number 10. Public proposals gone wrong. A concept that sounds romantic in theory, but can quickly devolve into a nightmare scenario. Picture a packed stadium, tens of thousands of people roaring with excitement. The energy is palpable. Then, the Jumbotron zooms in, focusing on a couple amidst the sea of faces. Suddenly, someone drops to one knee, a ring glinting under the stadium lights. The crowd anticipates a resounding yes, but instead, she shakes her head. A definitive, heartbreaking no. The crowd's cheers die instantly. Silence descends, thick and heavy. You could hear a pin drop. You can feel the heartbreak from the nosebleeds. It radiates outwards, a wave of collective disappointment. The camera lingers a second too long, prolonging the agony, capturing every ounce of pain and humiliation before mercifully cutting away. The damage, however, is done. The couple argues in whispers, a tense and hushed exchange. The mascot stands awkwardly nearby, unsure of what to do, a silent observer to the unfolding drama. And everyone else just wants to disappear, to be anywhere but here. It's not just rejection, it's so much more. It's a public spectacle of discomfort, amplified by the sheer number of witnesses. The story becomes legend. Remember that game where the proposal tanked? Oh, it was brutal! It's a multi-layered cake of cringe, a truly awkward moment. Personal, public, unforgettable. A trifecta of awkwardness. You feel for everyone. The proposer, whose heart has just been shattered in front of thousands. The rejecter, who now has to navigate this incredibly awkward situation. Even the poor mascot, who just wants to offer a hug but knows it's probably not the right time. It's a reminder, some moments, especially those as vulnerable as a proposal, are best kept private, away from prying eyes and roaring crowds. The aftermath? A stadium full of people desperate to forget what they just witnessed, collectively wishing they could unsee what just unfolded. But they won't. This memory will be etched in their minds forever. That's why it's on our list. A cautionary tale of public proposals gone wrong. Number 9. One of the most universally dreaded social interactions, the close talker. That's right, the dreaded personal space invader. You're chatting. Everything seems normal, and suddenly, without warning, they're just inches from your face. It's like they don't understand the concept of a personal bubble. You instinctively step back, trying to create some breathing room, but they step right forward, maintaining that unnervingly close proximity. It's a bizarre, uncomfortable dance, a silent battle for personal space that leaves you feeling violated. You can practically smell their lunch from this close, maybe even last night's dinner, feel their breath on your cheek, and your brain screams, "Retreat! Evasive maneuvers!" But you're polite, a well-mannered individual, so you endure the discomfort, plastering a smile on your face. The actual conversation becomes meaningless background noise. You can't focus on anything they're saying. All you can think about is your shrinking personal bubble, the invisible force field that's being relentlessly invaded. You desperately scan for escape routes, any way to politely extract yourself from this awkward situation. A sudden interest in that potted plant, a fake phone call from a non-existent friend, anything to create some distance. But sometimes you're cornered, trapped with nowhere to go. Do you risk offending them by pushing back, or just suffer in silence, counting down the seconds until you can escape? The close talker, with their lack of spatial awareness, turns a simple, everyday chat into a high-stakes battle for personal space, a silent struggle for dominance over your comfort zone. It's invasive, a blatant disregard for social boundaries. It's incredibly awkward for everyone involved, and it makes your skin crawl, leaving you feeling like you need a shower. We all have a bubble, an invisible zone of personal space that we instinctively protect. Some people just refuse to acknowledge it, blissfully unaware of the discomfort they're causing. The worst part of encountering a close talker? You never see them coming. They strike when you least expect it. And the memory of that awkward encounter? You never forget. Number 8. A sound so universally reviled it transcends cultures and generations. Loud chewing in a quiet room. It's a violation, a personal affront to the sanctity of silence. You're in a library, desperately trying to absorb information, or perhaps trapped in a crucial meeting, and someone, without a hint of self-awareness, opens a bag of chips. The crinkling echoes like thunder. Crunch, a seismic event in your personal soundscape. Smack, the auditory equivalent of a slap in the face. Slurp, a vortex of noise pulling you into the depths of irritation. Every sound is amplified, magnified by your mounting annoyance. You try to focus, to regain your composure, to salvage your train of thought, but the noise drills into your brain, a relentless assault on your sanity. You exchange glances with others, a silent plea for solidarity, a shared understanding of the torment. Everyone's suffering, trapped in a prison of politeness, but nobody dares to say a word. It's a standoff of politeness, a silent battle waged in the theater of discomfort. The tension is unbearable, a pressure cooker of suppressed rage and auditory overload. The relief when it finally ends is euphoric, a wave of tranquility washing over your frazzled nerves. But you're changed forever, scarred by the sonic assault. Next time you see a bag of chips, innocently displayed on a store shelf, you'll remember the horror, the trauma, the sheer auditory agony. It's a small sound, seemingly insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but it leaves a big scar, a permanent reminder of the day silence died. The memory lingers, a phantom crunch echoing in the halls of your mind, making you hyper-aware, acutely sensitive to every future snack, every potential auditory transgression. Silence never sounded so sweet, so precious, so utterly divine. And the cringe? Permanent, etched into your very being. That's why it's on the list, a testament to the power of unwanted noise. Beware the symphony of chewing, for it is a performance best left unheard. Number 7. The accidental message. You send a spicy text, hit send, and realize it went to the wrong person. Your boss, your mom, the person you were gossiping about. Panic. You try to unsend, but it's too late. Read. The damage is done. You wait for the reply. Every second feels like an hour. The response? A question mark. Or worse, we need to talk. Your private world collides with your public one. There's no good excuse, no way to undo it. You draft apologies, but nothing sounds right. The awkwardness is instant and unforgettable. Next time you see them, you'll both remember. It's a digital disaster that leaves a permanent mark. One careless tap, and your secret's out. Cringe level maximum. Number 6. Witnessing someone else's rejection. You see someone psych themselves up, approach, and get shot down. The polite smile, the quick turn away, it's brutal. You make eye contact. Now you're part of it. Do you nod? Look away? There's no right move. The discomfort is contagious. You feel their pain. Secondhand embarrassment hits hard. You wish you'd been looking anywhere else. The vibe is ruined. The moment lingers. You see them try to play it cool, but you know the truth. Their hope extinguished, your empathy ignited. It's a powerful reminder of our own fears. Watching someone fail is a mirror to our anxieties. You want to disappear, but you can't. That's why it's unforgettable. Number 5, the wardrobe malfunction. You're presenting, feeling confident, then realize your fly's been down the whole time. Or you parade around with toilet paper stuck to your shoe. Maybe your pants split or a strap snaps at the worst moment. The shame is instant and total. You scramble for a fix, jacket, safety pin, or a quick exit. Your clothes, your armor have betrayed you. You feel exposed and foolish. Everyone saw, and the pitying looks confirm it. The memory burns into your brain. It's a public declaration. You're not as put together as you hoped. The embarrassment lingers long after the moment passes, and you'll never trust a zipper again. Number 4, forgetting someone's name mid-conversation. You know everything about them, except their name. The moment you need to introduce them, your mind goes blank. Sweat forms, silence stretches. You try to get them to say their own name, but it feels rude. You use vague pronouns, dodge introductions, and pray for a miracle. The fear of offending is real. Forgetting a name feels like a personal slight, even if it's just a brain glitch. When you finally remember, it's too late. The relief is real, but so is the cringe. The encounter replays in your mind for days. It's exhausting, stressful, and oh so human. We've all been there, and we all hope it never happens again. Number 3, food in your teeth. You finish a great conversation, check the mirror, and spot a giant piece of spinach. It's been there the whole time. Every smile, every laugh, ruined. Confidence turns to mortification in seconds. You replay every interaction, wondering who noticed. No one told you, so you assume everyone saw. The embarrassment is retroactive. You can't undo it. Next time you'll check your teeth obsessively. It's a tiny thing with massive cringe power. The memory haunts every future smile. Lesson learned, always floss. Number 2, the dreaded group silence. The conversation flows, then suddenly, nothing. A black hole of awkwardness opens up. Everyone panics, searching for something, anything to say. Every topic feels risky or boring. Someone tries to break the silence, but it falls flat. The tension grows. You notice every tiny sound. It feels like a collective failure. When the conversation finally restarts, relief floods the room. But the memory of that silence lingers. It's a social desert you never want to cross again. We've all survived it, and we all dread its return. Number 1, the unwanted spotlight. You're daydreaming in class or a meeting, then suddenly, your name. Every head turns. You're on the spot, unprepared. Your mind goes blank, your heart races. You try to stall, but everyone's waiting. The pressure is intense. You feel exposed and foolish. Even if you manage an answer, you're rattled. For the rest of the meeting, you're on edge. It's a total ambush. A test you didn't know you were taking. The memory of those eyes on you never fades. It's the ultimate uncomfortable moment. We've all been there, and we all hope it never happens again. That's why it tops our list. That's our countdown. We've survived the top 10 most uncomfortable moments together. These cringe-worthy stories unite us and make for the best tales later. Next time you're in an awkward spot, remember, you're not alone. If you cringed, laughed, or related, hit subscribe and share your own story in the comments. Thanks for watching Unknown Facts. Until next time, stay awkward and embrace the cringe. See you soon.